What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a hot Tuesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm sweating away in the beer shed. The beer I have today is one called Wing Walker Wheat Beer, and this is from the Working Class Brewery in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a super cool name for a brewery, especially when it's from a gritty working class city like Cleveland. This was a beer I picked up today as part of a mixed six pack at Kibbee's on my way back from Ada. I thought I hadn't had this beer before, but when I went to Untapped, it appears I did probably about a year ago. I don't really remember it, so I figured it's still fair game for a review, as I don't really recall trying it. That can be either good or bad, I guess, right? Or maybe somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I went to the website to check them out. It looks like the brewery is open from Tuesday through Sunday. They're closed on Mondays. They had a lot of different beers. It was kind of neat. They're going with the working class theme. They had them broken down as first shift beers, second shift beers, third shift, and then overtime. And they had a little bit of everything. So they had Kolsch's, the wheat ale, pills, porters, stouts, IPAs, kind of everything you can imagine. The one beer that did jump out at me, they had a mint chocolate chip stout, which I would absolutely love to try. Other than raspberry and cherry, my favorite ice cream or favorite flavor in general, I guess, would probably be something like mint chocolate chip. So I'm going to have to see if I can hunt that one down. I don't really see many of their beers out this way. The last one I had, I think Anderson actually bought from Cleveland, so maybe they're new in the Northwest Ohio market, so hopefully I'll see some more of their beers, as we move forward. So this here is going to be a Hefeweizen with raspberries. On the back here it says Wing Walker. It's a traditional style German Hefeweizen brewed with raspberries, brewed and canned at Working Class Brewery in Cleveland. And we got a little quote here from the owner. It's a labor of love. Enjoy. That's from Rick. This here comes in at 5% ABV, 13 IBUs. As far as rating wise, it does pretty good. On Untapped, it had a 3.61 with about 900 check-ins. Beer Advocate at 3.52, although there was only one check-in, so too small of a sample size to do anything with that, right? Going with my Heineken glass today. That actually looks quite nice. Now, the one thing I was kind of interested in, oh, look at that. That's going crazy. I don't know if you can see that. That's a light straw color, nice white frothy head. That might be the most carbonation that I've seen in a beer in a hell of a long time. That's crazy. Tons of bubbles. Honestly, I can't say the last time I've seen a beer like this. Wow. Really cool. Well, let's give it a sniff. I'm kind of interested to see what the nose is like. The traditional things you're looking for is kind of banana and clove, but now that we have the raspberries mixed in, I don't know how that's going to play into it. It's kind of odd. You smell the clove. I pick up clove, definitely. That's a pretty distinct smell. You get a little bit of banana. It's kind of weird, and then it smells like a regular hefe with the banana and clove. But you do pick up like a slight raspberry scent. I thought the raspberry would hit it a heck of a lot more. But it really doesn't. Very interesting. Still bubbling like crazy. I bet I'm going to be burping halfway through this review. Guarantee that. All right, let's give this bad boy a shot. Cheers. Huh. It's a little different. I think the first thing you pick up is kind of like that bubblegum taste that you sometimes get with the Hefes. Tastes like that Hubba Bubba or whatever, Bubble Yum, whatever you're used to. Really light. Nice summer beer for sure. I don't know what the temp is today, but it's quite hot. And this is kind of a perfect style brew for a day like today. Nice light beer. You pick up the wheat. You pick up the traditional flavors, like, again, I think the biggest taste is probably the bubblegum. And then maybe like a slight hint of raspberry. I really didn't pick up the raspberry as much as I thought that I would. Yeah, that's interesting. Whenever I see fruit used in stuff, it can kind of go one of two ways. They can either kind of do it subtly to taste good, or they can kind of beat you over the head with it, in which some instances it does taste good as well. But this is kind of the former, I guess, here. This is kind of a very light raspberry taste. Yeah, very light raspberry taste. And it kind of complements the other flavors kind of nicely. I said it's got that bubblegum taste. I mean, you could probably say maybe like a light raspberry bubblegum. But you still do kind of get you definitely do taste the wheat. And it's a pretty solid beer overall. Now, again, when I saw raspberry, I expected this to be kind of a lot more raspberry, and I thought that it would dominate and crush the kind of subtle flavors of a Hefeweizen, but it really didn't. It complemented them, and for that reason, I think they did a really good job with this. So, Working Class Brewery, Cleveland, Ohio, you get a big thumbs up on Wing Walker Wheat Beer. I definitely look forward to trying some of your other offerings. I looked through Untapped. I think it's the only beer that I'd had of yours previously. So hopefully I see some more out this way soon because I'd love to check them out. So, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. We jumped over the 300 threshold, so thanks to everybody out there who watches. Special thanks to the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you could take the time to do so, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. If you don't want to, no pressure. You don't have to. It's still America. You can do what you want, right? If you have any comments or questions, please jump in down below. If you've had this beer or any of the other working class beers, let me know what you think of them, because based on this, seems like a pretty solid brewery. I'd like to check out some more of their work. Hey, till next time, cheers.